Okay, we're here with
Gary,
Marcia from
Springfield, Illinois.
And what are y'all doing in the South this time of the year?
Staying warm and not shoveling snow.
Not shoveling snow. You know how much snow I've shoveled in my life?
0.
I did one time.
Oh.
It snowed enough here to stay on the ground about 45 minutes. And my kids wanted to build a snowman, and the only place I could find snow was around the back side of the house where the sun hadn't shined. So I got buckets of snow, and they built a snowman. So y'all are in warm weather, I'll tell you that.
Yep.
We see flurries here once in a while, and I'm 72 years old, and maybe 3 times I've seen enough on the ground to say it snowed. So we're fortunate.
Yes.
White Christmas is going to the beach here.
Yeah.
So y'all enjoying yourself?
We are. Enjoying the weather and the people and the nature and all of that.
The great thing about an RV, you don't meet a stranger, do you?
No.
Everybody's happy and friendly.
Yep.
I've been camping. Well, my mom was a tent camper, so I've been camping all my life, and I've owned an RV for 52 years. I've had one incident in the 52 years that I've been an adult with an RV. So I think the greatest people in the world camp.
Yeah.
My personal opinion.
We started out a couple years after we got married back in '71, and we took off on a motorcycle and went camping and did that. Slept in a tent and rode a motorcycle all over the U.S. and Canada for 30 years.
Okay.
And all of our vacations and stuff. And then we got out of that because kind of been there and done that after 30, 40 years, you know. And then we bought a camper, and a little camper, smaller than this one.
Yeah.
And we've been doing this since 2007.
Well, what caught my eye about this one, this is what I call the new Popup. And this sucker's neat. I mean, you talk about built, it almost looks like space age, don't it?
Yeah, it is. In fact, the guy that designed them, they're built in Canada.
Yeah.
And the guy that designed it is a aeronautical engineer. So it was inspired by aircraft.
Yeah.
It's all aluminum.
Oh, it's all aluminum?
There's no steel in it. It's real lightweight.
Well, I love the pop-up. And it's got that, is that window all the way around?
Yeah, that's glass.
That's glass all the way around?
Tempered glass.
Tempered glass all the way around. You get plenty of light.
Yep.
But it's hot. I really can't see in there.
No, you can at night when the lights are on.
Oh, when the lights are on, you can see. Got to draw them curtains.
Like be a fishbowl. You know?
Like being a fishbowl.
Yeah.
It really caught my eye when I saw it. There's one more over there caught my eye. Y'all wasn't in here yesterday, were you?
We got here yesterday afternoon.
Well, we come in earlier, and there's a camper back over here, self-built camper back over there.
I saw it.
That's the one I come back to make an interview on. She's gone right now. And so I saw this one. It caught my eye. I said, I'll see if they won't let me look at that and take a picture of that. But hey, it's really neat. How much, you got an idea how much it weighs?
With all of our camping stuff in it, it weighs 2,400 pounds. Without any of our stuff in it, it weighs 2,000.
Yeah.
So, and it starts out about 1,700 pounds, and then we add, the furnace and the microwave and the solar panels on the roof and all of that.
Yeah.
So that got it up to 2,000 pounds, and then our junk in there.
Oh yeah, you always got to have that stuff.
Got to have stuff.
Yeah, stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you don't even know what's back there on that truck, do you?
No, pulls it pretty good.
Just go right on.
Yeah. Yep.
Good.
Except for the gas mileage.
Oh, and the price of gas now.
Oh, crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we weren't counting on this when we left homes. We've been in Florida now since the 23rd of January, and so I don't know if we're going to be able to make it home or not.
Oh, man.
Don't have enough money to buy gas.
What kind of work did you do?
Oh, I was in the computer field. I did a lot of stuff. Started out programming way back in the late 60s and got into sales and systems design and tech support and all of that kind of stuff,
Well, I am an idiot when it comes to a computer. I know where the on-off switch is. Now, my wife worked with a company that brought the first computers to Crestview. She can do anything with a computer, figure it out pretty quick. Hey, she has to be with me when I'm on a computer, so I am a computer idiot.
I used to teach computer programming way back when, and that's when I found out the difference between intelligence and aptitude, because I taught an adult class on computer programming, and there were intelligent people in there. The one guy was a CPA, and another guy was a lawyer. Obviously intelligent, but couldn't program a computer to save their life. You know,
I may be in that category, but absence the intelligence.
yeah,
I may be in both categories. Yeah, I did graduate in the top 10% of the bottom third of my class.
yeah.
So,
Well, that's something.
yeah, yeah. So, did you work?
Yes.
Okay, what'd you do?
I worked at a church.
Oh, you worked at a church. Okay, all right. My dad was a preacher.
I know.
Yeah, I heard it. And one of the neatest things that kept me out of trouble in the Navy, when the chaplain found out I could play an organ, he had me assigned to his office. And so,
You know, see, there's something I can't do.
yeah, so when everybody talks about, how much God-given talent I had and all this kind of stuff, talking about me playing, I said, God didn't have a whole lot to do with it. Mama beat me, made me practice, and when I didn't want to practice, she'd whip me and make me practice, because I was stubborn, So I tell them God didn't have a whole lot to do with it. Mama beat me, so it was a good life. I want to take a quick walk around this trailer.
You want to go in?
Yes, sir. If you don't mind, I want to see that thing.
Okay. Yeah.
That is.
You're welcome to go in.
Now,
We live in it.
oh, well, now, we're full-timing. We sold our house when I had 4 kids. For 10 years, I had 3 kids in college. And whenever, when they got out, we sold our house and moved into an RV. We told them the whole time we was going to do that.
Yeah.
And we've been full-timing for the last 7 years.
Oh,
so we know
right.
what a lived in one looks like.
Yeah.
Let's come on in here. Look at that. Let's look at that pop top. We'll look at the outside whenever we get through with this inside tour.
Now watch your head when you come in.
Yes, sir.
Especially when you come in or go out, because it's.
Well, I'm short, people.
Once you
Yeah,
get
you'll
in
still
here,
hit your head.
You still here, Chad?
Yeah.
Now you talking about futuristic space age looking? This has got it.
Now we have the curtains drawn for the
Keep the heat out.
nighttime. Yeah, keep the heat out.
And that's
That's aluminum.
aluminum.
Yeah, it's a
Got-
aluminum on the outside, aluminum on the inside. It's got a kind of a plastic sandwiched.
Insulation in there?
That's not really insulation because it doesn't insulate very well, but it's just a honeycombed for strength.
String. Okay.
But it's got a potty and a
Oh,
TV.
there's the potty there.
There's a potty.
Got TV. Double bunk.
Got storage. Got a
Refrigerator.
microwave.
I reckon that's a 2-burner.
2-burner stove.
Two-burner stove right there.
Yep. She's got it covered up.
Yeah, I don't blame her. Keep it from rattling.
Yeah.
And
that's
full
makes into a
dinette
bed.
makes into a bed there.
And this, once you put that other cushion down over here on this bed, this is a king size bed.
King size bed, okay. But it looks like twin beds, till
That's
you
the way
put that out.
That's the way we do use it because it's easier to get
In and out, yeah, at night.
Yeah.
I like that little porta potty. I hadn't seen one like it. Now they have them on boats like this all the time.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, this has got a black water and a gray
water tank and everything.
She's got her stuff stacked in there, but it's
Oh, yeah.
a regular toilet storage. And
Yeah. Yeah, that looks like a marine head there.
Yeah.
But the reason it's so short is to let this down.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
Hey, they thought of everything.
Yeah, this one's 7.5 years old, and
It's that old?
oh yeah,
Whoa.
yeah.
It ain't hurt.
No,
It ain't hurt. Y'all had it 7.5 years?
We've had it, bought it brand new, drove up to Quebec City in Canada, and 1,350 miles one way, and brought it home.
And camped in and on the way home, huh?
Yeah, we did, and in November.
What?
Yeah.
Well, what kind of heat you got in here? Just a regular furnace?
We have a regular gas propane furnace. We have a heat pump,
Okay.
which is good to down to about 40 degrees.
Yeah.
But when we're plugged in, we just use a little space heater.
Little electric heater. Everybody
Yeah,
uses that little
yeah.
electric heater, yeah.
And that's pretty much it. We use that
Hey.
electric heater now when we're in. We've camped before, like for 6 days, or I think the longest we've camped with no hookups at all. and the solar panels charge the battery.
Yeah.
The refrigerator is electric compressor. It's
Yeah.
can't
Not-
run on propane
right.
or nothing. And it runs off the battery and all
Fan.
night long, and the solar panels charge
Keep
up
it
the
up.
daytime.
Well, now what kind of battery you got in here? You haven't got no Battleborn or nothing. have you?
Yes, we do.
You got Battleborn?
Exactly.
How many of them you got?
Just one.
Oh,
Just one.
that's
Now,
still
it came-
deep, that's pretty deep in the pocket anyway.
Yeah,
just one.
Yeah, yeah. It came with a regular lead acid
Battery, yeah.
About a couple of years ago, I switched over to the
To
Battleborn, and you can get about twice the longevity,
Longevity out of it.
Yeah.
Well, now we're predominantly southern campers, and my wife has to have. She got to stay cool.
Yeah.
So
Well, this has air conditioning.
We're
too.
generator folks.
Yeah,
We're not into solar and
Yeah, you
Battleborn.
can't-
You can't do it.
you can't
Not in the
do it.
South. And my kids and grandkids are here. I can't. She's got an anchor.
Yeah.
They're like an anchor. She's gonna come back here most of the time. She go with me 3 or 4 weeks, but she's coming back to see them babies.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so.
All right. Now
Come on,
watch your head. Duck
yes,
when
sir.
you go
Duck
out.
when I go out.
Yeah. Duck when you go out. There you go.
Well, it's sort of like being on a boat. Being on a boat. My uncle was a towboat captain, and whenever I was just out of high school, you could make 50 cents an hour, the minimum wage, and that's $4 a day. By the time you took your darling to the root beer stand and got her a hamburger and you a hamburger, you'd spent half a day's wages at the root beer stand. And gas was harder to buy when it was 30 cents than it is right now. People don't think when
That's
I say
right.
that.
That's right.
But I remember one day they only bought 10 gallons of gas. He never filled his car up because he couldn't afford to.
Yeah.
Unless he's going on a trip, he bought 10 gallons of gas.
Yeah.
And that was $3, at 30 cents. It was hard to buy. Walk me around this thing. Right here's the hinge part of it.
That's a hinge. There's a big piano hinge back there, about a 4-inch piano hinge. And it pivots the whole thing. Actually, the back end, when we get back there, I'll see it.
Okay.
I'll show you what it does.
Okay. There's your Battleborn battery.
in there,
You got your
tank of
cutoff
gas,
switch on
got a
it.
Cutoff switch.
Switch on it.
And
What size gas tank you got?
just a little
20
20
gallon?
20 pound.
20 pound, right.
Yeah.
That ain't that thing. Look at them. Look at that round window. Boy, you talk about futuristic looking. Now that is a neat camper, and I like that. All right, how hard is it to get up and down?
Push a button.
Oh, do what?
Push a button. Yeah, that's my wife's job. Stand there with a finger on it.
Okay.
Takes 1 minute and 3 seconds for the roof to go up.
Oh yeah.
But,
1 minute and 3 seconds for the roof to go up. Ain't that neat? And it folds down to this right here.
It goes down to there.
It makes a big teardrop out of it. Is what
Yeah,
it does.
it does.
Makes
And
a
then
big
this-
teardrop.
This right here, the bottom of the roof, ends up down here on the bumper.
Well, where does this go?
This folds in. You see this cable here?
Yeah.
The only thing that's holding this, the wall kind of goes in on an angle, and this cable is connected to the bottom of that. So when the roof goes down, it just automatically lets that part down,
The
and
cable.
this-
Okay.
And this folds in.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it right there. That would just fold down.
Yeah.
Hey, neat
And
design.
when this goes up,
It just
the
pulls
cable
it.
pulls and the
up.
back wall comes up. Nothing, no mechanical,
No, nothing.
nothing going on there.
That is super. You talk about. Now, I like that. So y'all had to go into Canada to get this thing, huh?
Yep, they don't have any dealers here.
And it's Canadian made.
U.S. is made in Canada. They started making these in about 2008, but you couldn't get them. You couldn't register them here in the States because they hadn't passed their DOT regulations. So I found out in early 2014 that they had passed their DOT regs a couple of months ago. I found out from a Canadian that was down here in Florida camping, and so I said, "Oh, really?" So I went home, and we got home the 1st of April, and I had it ordered on the 1st of May, and we picked it up in November. Now there's a 25, 26 months
Waiting time.
on 'em, 'cause
Okay.
and now they make 5 different models up to 24 foot long. This one's 17.
10-foot.
Yeah.
Now, I think about a 17-foot camper was the first camper that we bought when I come home from Vietnam, got out of the Navy. In the first year, we'd saved about $600, and we bought us a camper, and I think about a 17-foot, just a regular old camper. It had a single axle, had an ice box in it. Didn't have no refrigerator. It had an ice
You
box.
had to have about 50 times that to buy this one.
Yeah. But but times were different. It was a used one now. We didn't buy no used. We didn't buy no new one. It was used. And well, I tell you how different things are. Y'all been to Disney World lately?
Not lately.
When Florida passes now, Florida off-peak season passes, it's $200 a pop for me. $200 for me too. When me and Mama went our first trip on our little camper, that we went up here to Carrot Lake and camp, a couple of shakedown cruises, but we went to Disney World back the second year it was open, and it cost us $2.75 to get in. And listen, we thought that was high back then. We thought it was high back then, you know.
Wow.
But we were going to recreate our trip to Disney World this year, our 50th anniversary of our first trip RVing, and we were going to snow. In January, we left. They had big snow coming through, go hit Kentucky down there. We was going to go up northern Kentucky and play in the snow 3 or 4 days, hope it melt when we come back home. Hit a deer above Greenville, Alabama up there, and hey, parts availability on a 12-year-old motorhome ain't too good. So we're stuck. Well, I appreciate y'all letting me look at this and y'all's congeniality and your talkable. You're a good YouTube subject. Both of y'all are. Both of y'all are.
Well, thank you.
You're
coming by.
Hey, I love it, and I love. Hey, what really caught my eye was your trailer.
Yeah.
It is sharp,
Yeah.
futuristic. You know, it's the future of camping.
He's the first guy that said the trailer caught his eye and not my wife.
Not too wide. Yeah. Thank y'all so much. Road maps and chaos.
Romance and chaos.
Road maps.
Oh, road maps.
Road maps and chaos.
I'll have to
Okay.
jot that down or I'll forget.
Right.
Well, I made this journey with you.
If you like my Papa's channel, Road Maps and Chaos, make sure to like and smash that subscribe button.
We pray we'll see you in the rapture.